Hey, it's me. I'm on my way home now.
Arthur? You've been coming home late recently. Where have you been?
After work, I've been stopping by my parents' house. Mom gets lonely. If I don't visit, she worries.
I understand that, but I want you to value our time together too. We're married, so we need time as a couple, right?
Don't say that. Mom said if you tried harder, everything would go smoothly.
Trying harder? What exactly should I do? I'm doing my best.
All the household chores. If you follow Mom's methods, you can be more efficient, like the way she cleans or her cooking techniques.
I get it, but I'm doing my best in my own way. Maybe I'm not meeting your mom's standards.
Also, Mom said you should clean more thoroughly. It's important to clean every nook and cranny.
I thought I was cleaning well. What's the issue? Tell me what I'm missing.
It's about paying attention to the details. Mom notices everything, like behind the furniture, around the light switches. You need to clean those overlooked spots thoroughly.
But do you know how hard I work to do that? I spend so much time every day.
Telling me doesn't help. She also said you should improve your cooking skills. Mom's cooking is really delicious, so you can learn a lot from her.
I try my best every day with cooking too, but maybe I can't meet her standards. I wish I could get some praise too.
And Mom also said that you should appreciate me more. I'm working hard to support this household.
I do appreciate you, but how should I show it? I thank you every day and work hard around the house.
Just like Mom said, you should be more proactive with the housework. For example, finish everything before I get home and create a relaxing environment for me.
But it's impossible for me to do everything perfectly by myself. It would help if you pitched in a little too.
And Mom thinks you should interact more with my friends.
But spending time with your friends makes me a bit nervous. I get tense talking to them.
Don't say that. If you become more sociable, everything will go smoothly. If you get along better with my friends, everyone will be happy.
I know, but...
When we have a barbecue with my friends this weekend, you should join us. Let's enjoy the outdoors together.
A barbecue? But I'm not really into the outdoors. And the preparations seem like a lot of work.
What are you talking about? Trying new things is a good thing.
But my hobbies are more indoors, and I don't think I need to change that.
It's because you're always complaining that Mom wants to say all these things.
Mom, we're married now, so shouldn't you be discussing things with me instead of your mom?
Mom has experience. If you just do as she says, everything will be fine. Can't you understand that?
Can I talk to you for a moment? Is now a good time?
What is it? I'm at work right now.
I can't calm down. I'm so angry.
What? Where is this coming from?
You know what I'm talking about. It's about the dinner at your parents' house.
Huh? There was nothing to be angry about. Mom served delicious food. Honestly, I prefer Mom's cooking over yours.
That's not the point. Why was my food served in a dog bowl and on the floor? Everyone else ate at the table.
Mom put your food in a dog bowl as a joke. You should feel special. Why are you so angry?
Of course I'm angry. How could I not be angry after being treated like that? I'm a human being, and I can't believe I was treated that way. That joke crossed the line. No normal person would do that, let alone to a family member. I've felt this way for a while, but your mom is too mean to me. What does she have against me? I work hard on house chores and I try to support you. So why do I deserve to be treated like this?
Hey, don't talk badly about my mom. She's only thinking of what's best for you. If you say anything more, we're getting a divorce. If you badmouth my mom, I can't stay with you.
Why don't you ever take my side? I'm your wife, but you always side with your mom. That was absolutely not normal. Anyone can see that, and no one would understand why she did that. If your dad were there, he would never have allowed your mom to do such a thing.
Well, Dad doesn't get jokes, you know. You should learn to have a better sense of humor.
It's not about humor. This has crossed the line.
Well, Mom and I have our grievances with you too. If you were doing things right, this wouldn't have happened.
Grievances with me? What do you mean? I work hard every day.
You're a housewife and should do all the housework. So do it better. Your cooking is still terrible. Try making meals that satisfy me like Mom does. That's the least you should do.
I'm doing my best in my own way. I try to come up with new things for you every day. Hearing this is just too much.
If I'm not satisfied, it's like you're not doing anything at all. Think about how hard I'm working for you. I work late every night, so make sure everything at home is perfect.
I appreciate that, but that treatment was still too much. How can I be grateful after being treated like that?
Come on, that was your special seat. You should be happy. The special seat with special dishes. Wasn't that great? I had a good laugh.
How can you laugh at that? It's unbelievable.
It's fine. It was actually hilarious.
Enough. It's pointless talking to you.
Just improve your cooking. I should look forward to coming home. And do a better job with the cooking and cleaning. You're not meeting my standards at all.
Fine.
Elizabeth, it's me.
Derek? What happened?
Well, we haven't had a chance to talk leisurely, so I thought I'd text you. Elizabeth, you were at our house today, right? Sorry, I missed you because of work.
No, it's understandable if it's work. I just wished we could have had a meal together.
I see. Did you have lunch?
Yes, your wife cooked for me.
She did? How was the food? Was it okay? I'm worried about your health.
Seriously? There was no problem. Her cooking was indeed delicious.
How about Arthur? Did he behave?
Don't worry. Everything was fine. Arthur was well behaved.
I see. I'm really grateful to you, Elizabeth. I don't know what we would have done without you.
Oh no, I haven't done anything special. I just want Arthur to stay healthy and work hard. It's natural for me to support him.
I hope he hasn't forgotten to be grateful. Is he showing his appreciation to you?
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell from his attitude. Honestly, it doesn't always seem like he's grateful.
Good grief, that boy. I've always told him never to forget gratitude. I'll have a stern talk with him next time. He needs to understand how important it is to value you. Especially since you come to our house and help with cleaning and laundry. My wife cooks, but she finds cleaning and laundry bothersome. You're really a great help, Elizabeth.
Please don't say that. I just want to help you and your wife. I owe you so much for accepting someone like me into your family. Even when your wife was always saying unpleasant things to me, you were the only one who stood by my side. You have always saved me. So, I never forgot my gratitude and the desire to repay you.
That's not true. You coming into our family has been a great help, Elizabeth.
Is that really so? Sometimes I worry if my efforts are being appreciated.
Of course. You're the one supporting our family. Without you, it would have been very difficult for us. Before, I was the one doing all the cleaning and laundry. It was getting to be too much to continue that way. Having you here has truly been a relief.
But you're the only one who seems to feel that way.
What do you mean? Did something happen at home?
Yes, I experienced some harassment from your wife.
From my wife? What happened?
Yes, and Arthur just laughed at it instead of defending me.
Wait a minute. Can you explain what kind of harassment it was?
All right. I'll explain it in order. First, at lunch today.
Hey, Elizabeth, make pasta for dinner. Mom made a roast chicken, so I want something different for dinner. But be careful with the seasoning. Your cooking is always bland and tasteless.
Wait a minute. I've already made dinner, and I can only cook frozen pasta.
Then throw out the awful food you made. I'd rather eat frozen pasta.
Don't say that. I put in a lot of effort to make this.
If that's the best you can do, you really have no talent. If your best efforts result in that level of cooking, honestly, you have zero talent. I married you expecting you'd be a good housekeeper. That was the only reason.
What? Did you really think that way?
You can't even do that properly. I picked the wrong person to marry. It's practically fraud.
What do you mean? Are you serious?
Of course. Why else would I marry someone like you? If you can't even fulfill the role of a housekeeper, there's no point. I was quite popular, you know. I had plenty of options. I chose you because I thought you could handle the housework. That was your only redeeming quality. And it turns out, you can't even do that properly. This is total fraud.
But I handle all the house cleaning and laundry, not just for our home, but for your parents' place too. I do it all by myself. And you still say I'm not capable? That's not true.
Of course it is. You're my wife, so it's only natural that you handle all the housework. Do it all properly. This house and my parents' place are both my homes. You need to take care of both equally. But I can't trust you with cooking. Mom's cooking is way better than yours.
But your mom's cooking is just a lot of high-calorie dishes without balanced nutrition.
Are you insulting my mom's cooking? If you can't appreciate her food, the problem is with your taste. It doesn't matter how nutritious it is if it tastes bad. Taste comes first. Why don't you get it? You don't understand the basics of cooking. You should be grateful that I married you. A guy like me chose you. And you should be grateful to my mom for accepting you as a daughter-in-law. It's a blessing that she approved of you. From now on, handle the housework for both our home and my parents. And learn cooking from my mom. Improve your cooking skills so you can make better meals.
Their house is quite far away. That's impossible.
You have plenty of time since you're just at home. You can manage that. You're really useless. I'm so disappointed in you.
That's harsh. You don't have to say it like that.
If you can't do that, then eat your meals on the floor.
What?
That's what you deserve. It's a luxury for you to use the table. The floor is good enough for you, with a dog bowl.
Is that how you really feel?
Yes. Do you have any objections? Everything I said is right.
I've reached my limit. I won't forgive you. I've put up with it until now, but I'm done. Remember that from tomorrow. I have things to do too.
Getting mad over this? You're so petty.
I can't take this anymore.
Elizabeth, make sure you cook something decent today, okay? Yesterday, we had frozen pasta, which is nice for a change, but there's no point in you being here if that's all you can manage. Make sure you cook something from scratch that will satisfy me. If you don't, I'll throw it out right in front of you.
Okay. Is there anything specific you want to eat?
You should know without asking. How long have we been together? Do you need someone to tell you everything? Being someone who waits for instructions is the worst thing in society.
But if you tell me, I won't make any mistakes.
It's a wife's duty to cook something that will definitely satisfy her husband without being told. Got it? You need to fulfill that duty properly. If you can't, I'll kick you out of the house.
Yes, I understand. I made the heavily seasoned food you asked for, Arthur. Aren't you going to eat dinner?
Don't mess with me. I won't step out of my study. After being humiliated like this, how can I come out?
Why? I made your favorite lasagna. Why won't you eat it? How can you say such a thing?
What kind of harassment is this? How can you treat me like this? It's unbelievable. Have you ever considered my feelings?
Harassment? I didn't do anything like that. I just made lasagna because I thought it would make you happy.
Then why is my food on the floor? Who does that? This is completely unacceptable. Are you mocking me?
Why would I mock you? You said that when I was served food on the floor at your parents' house, it was the best seat. Weren't you jealous? So I thought I'd do the same for you.
Are you stupid? I'm not the kind of lowlife who eats on the floor. When I said that it was fitting for you, that's what I meant. Didn't you understand that? You and I are different.
Oh, that's harsh, isn't it? I've been trying my best.
Don't do things just to please yourself. I come home tired from work, and this is what I get. Don't you have any gratitude towards me? Do you ever think about how hard I work?
That is exactly what I want to say to you. I hardly ever get any appreciation from you.
What? You
constantly criticize everything I do. But have you ever praised me for anything? Never. No matter what I do, all I get are complaints. I have my pride too. Did you think I felt nothing while being insulted over and over?
I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying I want you to do better. It's my way of showing my expectations.
I'm not falling for that lie, and I'm not your housekeeper. I do all this because I want to support you as you work hard. If you're not satisfied with me, then hire a real housekeeper. I'm doing my best for you, and you don't even understand that.
Well, that's just a manner of speaking.
Anyway, the lasagna is made, so if you're not going to eat it, I'll throw it out. If you don't want that, stop whining and come out of your room.
Hey, don't get cocky. Just because it's me, you think you can talk like that?
What? Are you going to run to your mom? Go ahead. She's already made it clear she doesn't like me. It doesn't matter what she thinks of me now.
Then I'll tell Dad.
Your dad?
That's right. For some reason, Dad always sided with you, didn't he? If I tell him about this, he'll start hating you too. Then, you'll really be all alone. How about that? Apologize while you still can.
I don't care.
Oh, really?
Because I haven't done anything wrong. And I believe your dad will understand.
Well, I think parents are more likely to believe their own flesh and blood over you.
We'll see about that. Do what you want. For now, I'll just leave this lasagna here. Don't complain when it gets cold.
Shut up. I'll just order delivery later. You should worry more about your future than this. Dad, I need to talk to you. What is it? It's about Elizabeth. She doesn't act like a proper housewife at all. What should I do? Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? I don't know much about your marital issues. For you to talk so excitedly, did something serious happen? Just listen to me. I need you to hear me out. Do you know what she did with my dinner today? She served it on the floor, in a dog bowl. Unbelievable, right? She thinks I'm some kind of dog. It's really humiliating. Isn't that awful? A husband shouldn't be treated like this. I need you to talk to her harshly. She doesn't listen to me anymore. I can't imagine Elizabeth doing something like that. I don't understand why she would act that way. Is there nothing you did to cause this? Dad, you're misunderstanding her. She's been mistreating me and Mom, doing whatever she pleases. She's just pretending to be nice in front of you. She's not showing her true colors. So, she served your food on the floor. Did that really happen? Yes, it might be hard to believe. So, she did that just like your mother did to her? What? What's wrong? I'm asking you a question. Answer honestly. Did Elizabeth serve your food on the floor in a dog bowl, just like your mother did to her yesterday? How did you... Of course I know. Elizabeth told me directly. That's a lie. Elizabeth wouldn't say that. Really? I confronted your mother and she admitted it. You must have known. Mom admitted it? Why? Why would she admit to that? I told her I'd divorce her if she didn't tell the truth, and she confessed right away. But with this incident, I've completely lost my patience with her. And I'm equally disappointed in you. Wait, that was something Mom did on her own. And you laughed instead of stopping it. That makes you an accomplice. You let it happen. But it's because Elizabeth is a terrible cook. So that's why she was treated that way? Is that really the reason? Well, you really don't get it, do you? What are you talking about? What don't I get? You've had high blood pressure for a long time, right? When you lived at home, it caused you constant headaches. Has that been an issue recently? Well, now that you mention it, no. That's because Elizabeth has been cooking low-sodium meals to manage her high blood pressure. What? Really? She's been doing that for me? Your mother doesn't understand that and kept making heavily seasoned food. Sure, it might taste better. But the one who truly cared about your health was Elizabeth. No, that can't be. I can't believe it. And yet, you treated her like that. From now on, don't say anything disrespectful to Elizabeth. You won't find a better wife than her. You're truly fortunate to have her. I have something to ask you.
What is it?
I didn't realize it before, but were you really making those meals to care for my health?
Of course. What else would it be? Didn't you notice until now? I knew you were struggling with high blood pressure. I studied every day, trying to find a way to make healthy yet delicious meals. It's hard to compete with heavily seasoned food. But I kept trying to satisfy you somehow. But I never expected you to say that store-bought pizza was better.
I just meant it was nice to have something different once in a while.
It's fine. From now on, eat whatever you like, as much as you want.
Wait a minute. What's with that dismissive tone? I get that you did a lot for me. I'm coming to the living room now. Let's eat together.
Together? Are you joking?
Come on, don't be mad. I'll even eat on the floor if you want. Isn't that enough?
It's too late. When you called me a housekeeper, that was the last straw. I told you my patience had reached its limit.
So, what do you want me to do? Should I apologize?
I've already told you that's not enough. I've left the house, and I have no plans to come back.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm filing for divorce. I've left the divorce papers on the table. Sign them and submit them.
You can't be serious. We can't get divorced over something like this.
It might be something like this to you, but to me, it's absolutely unforgivable.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about this. What about your living arrangements? You don't even have a job.
Don't worry. Thanks to you, I've gotten really good at low-sodium cooking. I started a blog to share my recipes and cooking methods, and it's been quite profitable. I can support myself, so you don't need to worry.
What? Are you really going through with this divorce?
Yes, my mind is made up. Nothing you say will change that.
Fine then. I don't care either. Divorce, huh? I'll gladly do it. I'll be relieved to be rid of someone like you.
Well, good for you.
It's been a while since I was single. With you gone, I can enjoy some luxury.
Oh, I don't think so.
Huh? Why not?
Because I'm going to demand alimony from you.
Alimony? What did I do to deserve that? You're the one who wants the divorce.
But the cost of the divorce lies with you.
What did I do?
Oh, you've been having fun dating your coworker, Violet, haven't you?
What?
And you secretly introduced her to your mother, planning to remarry her, right? Maybe your mother was harassing me to push me to file for divorce.
How do you know?
Did you think I wouldn't find out? Don't underestimate me. I've known about your affair for a long time, but I endured it, hoping you would come back to me one day. But I can't and won't do that anymore. We're getting divorced, and I'm demanding alimony. I'll also be asking Violet for compensation, so be prepared. And I'll be informing your company about all this.
Please, don't do that. If the company finds out, it could ruin my chances for a promotion.
That's not my problem. You brought this on yourself.
Please, I'll break up with Violet. I won't see her ever again. So please, forgive me. What am I supposed to do without you?
Cry to your beloved mother. I don't care. Anyway, I will never forgive you. Be prepared for that.
No way. We're family.
You're the one who mocked this family. Don't contact me anymore. From now on, we will communicate through my lawyer.
Elizabeth, have you left the house yet? I'm worried about your safety.
Thank you. I'm planning to stay at my parents' place until I find a new home. I need some time to calm down.
I see. I'm really sorry for everything. I never intended for you to go through this.
Please, don't apologize. It's not your fault. The ones at fault are those two. I just couldn't endure it any longer.
I've decided to separate from my wife too. We've been together for a long time, but I feel I've reached my limit.
I see. That must have been a tough decision. But if that's what you decided, I'm sure it's the right thing to do. I will be divorcing Arthur. But can I still consider you as my father-in-law? You've always treated me as family, and I'd like to continue this relationship.
Really? Are you sure? Of course it's fine. If that's what you want, it makes me happy.
Great. Let me know when you find a new place. If there's anything I can do to support you, I'll be happy to help. I'll come by and cook for you sometime. I'll make that dish you always liked.
Thank you. That means a lot. I'm looking forward to your cooking, and just having you around will lift my spirits.
Afterward, my divorce from Arthur was finalized without any issues. After the divorce, he continued to work at the same company, but his job performance began to decline. Without the health management I provided during our marriage, his health deteriorated rapidly. His high blood pressure became a serious issue, and he frequently fell ill. This started to affect his work, and his evaluations from his boss and colleagues dropped. Meanwhile, the truth about his mother's mistreatment of me came to light, and her reputation plummeted. She became isolated and avoided by the community and relatives. She used to treat me harshly, but now the tables have turned. She's aging and reaching her physical and mental limits, and it seems she will soon be moving into a facility. I have finally started a new life in a new home. Although I was initially anxious, I am now at peace. I still keep in touch with Derek, and we occasionally have meals together. He is very kind and always expresses his gratitude towards me. His comment, "Your cooking is really delicious," makes me happy.